the significance of quiet and how it relates to Stoicism. Welcome to our investigation of the power of silence and its profound relationship to Stoicism, an intriguing but frequently ignored subject. We sometimes overlook the significant influence that quiet may have on our lives in today's fast-paced society, when noise and distractions are omnipresent. This movie explores the benefits of accepting silence, which are all in line with the Stoic concept of increasing self-awareness, emotional resilience, and living a more satisfying life. We'll start by talking about what silence actually means, which goes beyond simply being silent to include a mental state that encourages contemplation and clarity. Then we'll make a connection between these concepts and Stoicism, a philosophy that encourages us to create inner tranquility in the face of chaos outside and to concentrate on what we can control. You will learn why Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, two of the greatest Stoic philosophers of antiquity, saw stillness as a means of inner development and fortification. By the time this video ends, you'll know the value of quiet in your day-to-day activities and how it may help you on your path to being a more resilient and thoughtful person. Thus, pay attention if you're prepared to discover the life-improving potential of quiet and its transformational force. The calm mind, discovering serenity amid chaos. Inner peace requires quieting the mind, which is difficult in our increasingly chaotic society. We can face everyday obstacles with clarity and poise when we are mentally calm, which enables us to behave rationally rather than rashly. We are better able to handle stress, make wise judgments, and preserve healthier relationships when our thoughts are at ease. Meditation is a useful method for gaining mental clarity. You may build a quiet refuge within yourself by setting aside even a little period of time each day to sit in silence, pay attention to your breath, and examine your thoughts without passing judgment. Deep breathing exercises and mindfulness are two other techniques that might help reduce the mental noise that frequently comes with leading a hectic life. Keeping the peace in the face of mayhem outside has several advantages. It sharpens our focus, strengthens our emotional control, and builds resilience in the face of difficulty. By practicing mental stillness, we may become less influenced by external noise and tackle life's obstacles with a purposeful and composed attitude. We'll go over these methods in further detail and talk about how to apply them to your everyday activities in this video. You may change the way you perceive the world and find calm even in the most turbulent situations by making mental peace a priority. Come along on this journey with us toward a calmer, more serene mind. The road to self-mastery via silence. Being silent provides a special chance for self-reflection and personal development, making it an effective instrument for self-mastery. We frequently undervalue the significance of pausing in our hectic lives to consider our feelings, ideas, and deeds. By gaining a greater understanding of ourselves through introspection, we may see our strengths, flaws, and places for growth. We create an environment that is conducive to self-discovery when we embrace quiet. We are better able to digest our experiences and feelings when we take quiet periods. For example, following a difficult event, pausing to sit quietly could help us examine our feelings and think about other ways to respond. As we become more aware of our beliefs and priorities, engaging in this reflective activity might help us make better decisions. Suppose you are faced with a difficult decision. By giving yourself a little space to think, you will be able to consider your alternatives more carefully and make decisions that are in line with who you really are. We want you to accept quiet as an essential tool for bettering yourself. These times, whether they be spent in solitude, writing in a notebook, or practicing meditation, may greatly increase your self-awareness. As you develop this habit, you'll discover that quiet not only promotes personal development, but also gives you the ability to face the challenges of life with more assurance and clarity. Come along on this trip to discover how to use silence's transforming potential for self-mastery. Developing silence to foster patience. Developing patience might seem like an overwhelming task in our fast-paced society when getting what you want right away is the norm. Stillness, however, is a potent ally in cultivating this vital quality. Stillness and patience go hand in hand because stillness allows you to think things through and provide room for intelligent answers instead of impulsive decisions. By embracing stillness, we give ourselves permission to remove ourselves from the cacophony and interruptions, cultivating a patient mentality. Try adding easy activities into your everyday routine to help you develop your patience via quiet. Take some time each day to concentrate only on your breathing while allowing your thoughts to come and go without judgment. This is a good place to start. This exercise not only helps you to relax, but also teaches you to watch and wait instead of acting right away. After a hectic day, dedicating some time for solitary thought is another beneficial practice. Take use of this time to reflect on your experiences and feelings in order to have a better understanding of your reactions and responses. Silence is a powerful tool for developing patience, and its advantages are long-lasting. Being patient strengthens our relationships, increases our capacity to handle stress, and builds resilience in the face of adversity. We grow better able to handle life's ups and downs with poise and grace as we learn to enjoy stillness. By putting patience first, we improve our own lives and make the lives of others around us more peaceful. Come along as we examine the life-changing process of developing patience via quiet. The significance of quiet in reinforcing relationships. When it comes to improving communication and strengthening relationships, silence is essential. Speaking takes precedence over listening in our fast-paced lives, yet effective communication necessitates a balance between the two. In order to be present in a conversation, we must not only express our opinions, but also actively listen to others. Silence promotes a more meaningful conversation by enabling us to take in information, consider it, and reply carefully. Active listening is a potent method that silence may use to promote empathy and understanding. We offer someone our whole attention and give them space to express their thoughts and feelings without interference when we do these things. For instance, waiting before answering in a contentious argument might help us both feel more emotionally connected by demonstrating to the other person that we appreciate their viewpoint. Since they feel heard and understood, this silence may also inspire individuals to communicate more candidly. We urge you to engage in conversations in quiet. Aim to provide breaks in your talks so that you may take a minute to think. This one action may affect the way you communicate, increasing the depth and impact of your conversations. Accepting quiet not only improves your own comprehension, but also fosters an atmosphere in which people feel free to express themselves. Come learn how the power of quiet may improve your interactions with those around you and fortify your relationships. Using silence to help manage your emotions. Being silent can help you become more emotionally aware and is a useful strategy for stress and emotion management. We frequently respond to events in our busy life without completely comprehending how we are feeling, which increases stress and emotional upheaval. Accepting quiet gives us the chance to stop and think, which improves our ability to recognize and manage our emotions. There is a strong link between emotional awareness and quiet. We can tune into our emotions and identify what sets off our emotional reactions when we take a minute to be silent. The first step in controlling emotions is awareness. We may control our emotional reactions by practicing techniques like mindful breathing or just sitting in solitude. For example, you may recover control of your anger or worry by taking a few deep breaths and giving yourself a minute of silence. This will allow you to reply sensibly instead of impulsively. Emotional control has several advantages beyond just reducing stress right away. Through practicing emotional self-regulation through quiet, we improve our general well-being. Relationships get better, resilience rises, and inner peace grows when emotional control is improved. Our ability to control our emotions will improve, allowing us to face life's obstacles with greater composure and clarity. Come learn how adding quiet to our everyday lives may improve our emotional state and lead to a more balanced, healthy lifestyle. Being quiet can open doors to insight and creativity. Being silent may be a very effective approach to stimulate original thought and release creative potential. In an environment where noise and distractions are all around us, taking breaks from the noise may be quite important to fostering our creativity. We make room for our thoughts to roam, investigate novel concepts, and form surprising connections when we give ourselves permission to remove ourselves from the cacophony. The creative seeds are frequently planted in this calm thought. Several well-known artists have acknowledged the importance of quiet in their work. For example, the well-known writer Virginia Woolf frequently went alone to lose herself in her thoughts and felt that stillness was necessary for writing. In a similar vein, Ludwig van Beethoven would isolate himself in quiet when creating his greatest works, letting his creativity run wild. These illustrations show how creativity and invention may flourish in quiet spaces. We invite you to make quiet a part of your daily creative practices. These moments may greatly increase your creative production. Whether you set aside time for quiet thought before beginning a project, engage in mindfulness exercises, or just go for a distraction-free walk in nature. Accepting quiet allows you to be open to fresh perspectives and thoughts that would not have otherwise occurred to you. Come learn how developing quiet may change your creative process and help you achieve success in your artistic activities. In summary, we've spoken about the great power of quiet and its many advantages in our lives in today's conversation. We started by looking at how being silent may help us become more self-aware and evolve as individuals by enabling us to think and feel more profoundly. We then discussed how silence may improve relationships, focusing on how important it is to listen and be present during talks. We also discussed how silence may be a useful tool for emotional regulation, assisting us in better stress management and emotional navigation. Lastly, we spoke about the ways that quiet may stimulate original thought and generate new ideas. We invite you to consider these observations and add quiet times to your daily schedule. Your general well-being and creativity may be greatly enhanced by engaging in these activities, which might include mindful breathing, meditation, or just pausing and thinking. We want you to interact with us if you thought this video was helpful. If you want to see more videos about mindfulness and personal growth, please subscribe to our channel. Remember to like and share this video with friends and family so they may too reap the benefits of silence. Your assistance enables us to keep producing valuable material that uplifts and empowers others. We appreciate you coming along on this adventure with us, and we can't wait to discuss more life-changing subjects with you in the future.